Have you ever wondered why we behave the way we do? Why do we make certain decisions and how do they impact our lives? Well, Erikson, a famous psychologist, has some answers for us. Erikson's psychosocial theory suggests that our personality develops through a series of stages. Each stage has a unique challenge that we must overcome to move on to the next one. The first stage is infancy, where the challenge is trust versus mistrust. This is when we learn to trust our caregivers and the world around us. The second stage is toddlerhood, where the challenge is autonomy versus shame and doubt. This is when we learn to assert our independence and make decisions for ourselves. The third stage is preschool, where the challenge is initiative versus guilt. This is when we learn to take on responsibilities and feel confident in our abilities. The fourth stage is school age, where the challenge is industry versus inferiority. This is when we learn to work with others and develop a sense of competence. The fifth stage is adolescence, where the challenge is identity versus role confusion. This is when we explore our identities and try to figure out who we are. The sixth stage is young adulthood, where the challenge is intimacy versus isolation. This is when we form close relationships with others and develop a sense of familiarity. The seventh stage is middle adulthood, where the challenge is generativity versus stagnation. This is when we contribute to society and positively affect the world. The eighth stage is late adulthood, where the challenge is integrity versus despair. This is when we look back on our lives and feel a sense of fulfillment or regret. That's it. Our personalities develop throughout our lives based on this theory. What stage are you